Hi, my name is Yasmin Shavir and I work with the Better Lesson Master Teacher Project teaching 7th grade math. In past video reflections, I've spoken about how I've changed a lot of the pacing throughout my lessons. That is largely due to the fact that I teach 90-minute sections this year as opposed to 60-minute sections, which were taught last year when I created this curriculum. For this particular lesson, I changed the do now, which is a sprint, and I used the sprint later on in the lesson to begin and kick off a review section. When students get really sleepy and tired after an hour of class, I use the sprints to re-energize and re-motivate them to continue going on. So the other thing I also wanted to discuss in this reflection is how I took apart the percents unit, which you see here in my scope. These resources are also included in the reflection so that you can see them for yourself. I tried to break up percent unit problems into 3 to 4 major categories. I started off with, as you see here, commission problems or word problems where they only wanted the percent piece. You didn't have to add it on or take it off of any other original amount. Then I slowly moved into problems where you did have to either add on a part, such as the tax, tips, and gratuities, and or take off a part, such as sale price discounts. Thinking back now for this particular lesson, I would probably put simple interest along with commission and just ask for this interest alone, and then bring back simple interest when I start adding on certain percentages, such as in this lesson. That way we could continue to keep that separation. Students had a better time this year understanding percents when they could categorize the problems into either do they want the percent only, do they want me to add it on, do they want me to take it off, or do they want me to calculate percent successively? Putting those lessons, or framing them rather, in those categories was much more helpful. Lastly, I want to show you the do now that I used this year for this particular lesson on percent increase decrease. I took some materials from the Engage New York website, and I had students just calculate the percent of a whole number, because they're going to have to do that for the percent increase decrease. Take the percent of, and then either subtract it or add it to an original amount. And then on the back for achievement points, I had them turn numbers into percents. These were the sprint problems that in the past they've struggled with the most. So in a sense, I connected the do now to the sprint, helping students understand how to do some of these more tricky problems in the sprint in a faster way. We shared those out during the do now review of class for this particular lesson. So the way of segmenting this in the scope and reviewing that do now and connecting it to the sprint has definitely led to more student motivation throughout the 90-minute period, and has also led to more student understanding of how percent applications work, given that those 4 different categories and framing questions in those 4 categories. It helped me, and I hope it helps you. Thank you.